this salad, you said, right? That should be for tonight also?
That is correct.
Okay. It looks like there might be enough in that thing that he made for 2 nights. I'll figure that out. How are you?
I'm just great.
The vision is getting worse because this eye is coming out more, so this eye was working okay by itself. Now that this one has come in, it makes everything blurred. It's like a problem I had. I made an appointment with that veteran ophthalmologist for maybe a month from now. It's the first time the one I canceled that Dr. Gorski had referred me to.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything they can do. I tried putting a, what do you call them, over the eye.
Okay.
Give me then the word for it. You know what I'm talking about, a black thing to cover.
You're talking about a patch.
Patch, that's the word I was having trouble with. I tried it on, but the band was so tight I could only keep it on. It actually worked quite well, but the band was so tight that it was hurting my head. So I had to stop using it. So it's kind of funny that the surgeon said I'd never see anything out of this eye, and now it's causing me problems. In retrospect, it probably would be better just to leave it alone, but can't undo what's done. So this thing that I watched on Netflix last night was called Helpers. It was kind of a silly rom-com, but as the paper said, it's worth watching if you have nothing better to do, and it's kind of has a nice ending, which it did.
Good.
So I don't know that I would recommend it, but it certainly would be okay to watch if you have nothing to do. Helpers.
It sounds good.
I did enjoy Down Low a lot. I had called my friend Tori, who originally gave me a list of gay-oriented things, and left a message to watch Down Low. So he called yesterday while I was in the kitchen. That's why I ended up calling you on the cell phone in the kitchen, because I was in there when he called.
That's good.
Well, you seemed annoyed that I called you on the cell phone. It was just that I was in there, Usually I use this one because it's in every room. Jordan said to say hello. I don't know if I told you that. His practice has slowed down a little bit, so he's taken a job for a sick dentist that was advertised. He'll work Tuesdays at this other dentist's office. So it would help his income.
When you called me yesterday, you called me from the cell phone.
Yeah.
And then when I picked up my phone, I saw that I had a missed call from you. So I hit the button and it called you back on your cell phone.
Yeah. No, on my regular
phone. I called you back on your cell phone. And then you were upset. You said, "Oh, I'm in the kitchen now. Luckily, I was in the kitchen." I would have called you on the home phone.
Okay. Just, that's no big deal, one way or the other. We have the two phones. I can't always guarantee I won't be in the kitchen if I get a call. And it doesn't matter. Usually it's better to call me on this phone because it's in each room. I even take one of these phones into the bathroom when I have to go to the bathroom, so I don't miss it. Were you able to check the mail today?
I checked the mail. There's no mail.
Okay. On your way out, check again, because otherwise I'll go down. It's no big deal to go down. But, I think it was, no, it couldn't have been last Friday. You weren't here. Okay. It was one day you said there was no mail, and I went down late, and I ran into a neighbor who said, "The mail hasn't come yet." I said, "Well, I'm on my way down. I'll check." And there was mail in there after she said she had checked and there was no mail. She might not have gotten mail, but I got mail that day. How's your YouTube channel?
Everything is okay.
Did you use it while you were in New Mexico? It would be interesting for people to see it.
Yes, I tried, but it didn't work out too well. So we'll see what happens.
What part didn't work out? What? You didn't want to show the Max? For some reason, I repeated this story about when I met Max, the lady, and when I said we had a dog named Max at that time, and she laughs at that picture taken in front of that license plate 1,000,000 times. Everybody laughs at that story.
That's good.
I haven't spoken to anybody today yet. And you felt my hands. I'm actually cold. I know you said it was warm, but I'm feeling cold.
Mm-hmm.
They've been putting the heat on every few hours, and I feel okay, and then it cools down. I could put on another sweatshirt, it would be all right. I'm just too lazy. How is traffic coming here today?
Not so good. As normal, it's okay.
Yesterday, Jordan had an appointment with a doctor at University Hospital. That's why he came over yesterday. And he said he was leaving from the doctor's office, and then like a half hour later, I said, why is he not here yet?
Uh-huh.
And then when he brought a sandwich, he had gone to get me a bagel at the bagel store with lox and cream cheese, which is nice, but I just couldn't imagine what was taking so long to get from University Hospital to here. He never said he was going to stop off, which was nice. I didn't have to eat the roll I had taken out.
I asked you if he was bringing you lunch.
Well, I didn't know what he was bringing.
Yeah, that would have been a nice thing to do, is bring lunch.
It ended up being lunch, but it was not until 3:30. It's no big deal. I don't have any appetite anyway. Why are you covering your mouth?
It's still warm up here. It's just your hands are cold. It's because that there's something wrong. That's why your hands are cold. So we'll have to figure that out.
I'll have to figure it out.
There's some type of circulation problem.
I'm sure there is. Look at my fingertips. They're all wrinkled. Just don't want to keep going to doctors. I get really nervous. I went to Dr. Costable, at Mount Sinai, the one opposite Macy's. One of the neighbors took me, the one who carried up.
Yes, you told me.
The box.
It's good.
But she couldn't pick me up because she does staging for houses and apartments.
Real estate.
But so I called Great Neck Taxi, and they were there in 5 minutes.
That's
Very
good.
nice young lady. And I told her the address of where we were going. She said, "Oh, I know that building. I took a lady there a couple of weeks ago. It was Joyce Grease, whose husband was killed in that car accident. She was badly damaged. She had 1,000,000 surgeries."
Yep, I know.
Well, it's just when she said a woman, I said, do you know if she was one whose husband was killed in Royalville? She said, yes, that's who it was, But she's very sweet, the driver lady from the Great Neck Taxi.
You got milk, and I brought you some white American cheese.
That's fine. I'll look at it later. I didn't want to put it away, so I want to know what order they came in. So, you know, I just noticed that there's still one piece of ham, which I'll use with one piece of turkey for my sandwich when I make it later.
And I brought you the chocolate turtles.
Oh, that's...
From Kerry's Candies.
I appreciate that.
There was so much traffic today just trying to get to Quorum. And then I had to go around and I had to get back to the Long Island Expressway, and they made it to the Northern State Parkway.
As you know, I can't go out and get you anything. So that's why I gave you a toothbrush and a Hershey bar.
Thank you.
I'm sure I will love the turtles when I open it up.
Okay, I will check mail. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm starving.
Okay, I'll go get the checkbook in a second.